Hey guys, it's Brad.
And this is Mary.
And welcome to Fitness Tested.
So this week we're changing it up a little bit. As you see, we're outside enjoying the wonderful Iowa summer. And we are going to be talking about the new Altra Torin 7. So this shoe did kind of go through a pretty big update. It has 2 whole extra millimeters of stack.
2!
So
2!
Extra plush and cushy for those of you who were wanting a little bit more from Altra's line of daily trainers. So the Altra Torin 7 here is going to be considered a neutral everyday trainer. They are actually classifying this as a max cushion shoe. It is definitely something that is a little bit different and will give you a little bit more protection, especially on those harder surfaces like concrete and pavement for all those road miles.
And so you may be looking at this and thinking, well, doesn't Altra already have a max cushion shoe in the Via Olympus? Which, go back a couple of weeks and you can see our review on the Via Olympus. Yes, this is considered a max cushion shoe,
yes,
but it's a different type of max cushion. So if you take a look at the Via Olympus, it's got, I don't remember what the exact numbers are, but it is far bigger in that stack height than what the Torin's going to be. It is going to be more cush than like the Escalante and some of those others, but yes, this is still actually considered a max cushion option.
I would say this is definitely a little bit more friendly for everyday training compared to the Via Olympus. The Via Olympus in itself is really a shoe that is designed for those super long recovery miles. Whereas this is something that you can take out on your easy days, your recovery, your long run. You can kind of do a little bit of everything in it. The foam that they use here, the Ego Max cushioning, is going to be a little bit more responsive than I think what is in the Via Olympus. It is technically the same foam, but this shoe is a lot lighter weight, meaning the foam is actually going to be a little bit less dense. So it is going to have a little bit more of a snappy, more responsive feel to it.
So one of the complaints that we did hear about from the Via Olympus is people felt a little unstable. It's not all that uncommon when you go to a max cushion shoe to feel just a little instability. The thing that I really noticed is when you get the extra cushion on the Torin 7, you lose that instability. So
sure,
you don't have that feeling where you just feel like you're going to fall over. You know, if that makes sense. So I did notice that you still get that cush. You still get, it's not quite as cushy as like the Bondi or the Monster,
right,
or some of those, but you do feel that it's got more cushion than version 6, that's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say if you're looking for something similar to the Altra, or if you want to compare the Altra to something else, I would say it's really most similar to the Hoka Clifton, with a little bit of a touch from maybe like a Brooks Ghost in there. It's not as soft or mushy. It's got a little bit more responsive feel, and it is a very friendly shoe. So it is great for those of you who want something that's going to keep you injury-free and out there on the trails all summer long. So jumping into a few more stats on this shoe, it is actually a little bit lighter weight than the previous model, not by much, maybe like 1/10 of an ounce. So a men's 9 is going to be 9.8 ounces, a women's 8 is going to be 8.1 ounces. So still pretty lightweight, kind of falls in that nice category. And that's rather surprising considering that we did get 2 extra millimeters of stack height and they were still able to make it lighter. And again, I think part of that is coming from the different foam here. The Ego Max is just a little bit lighter weight. It's not quite as dense. So again, it's going to be soft, but it's still going to give you a little bit more of that responsive feel.
One of the biggest updates too is the upper did get a little bit of a facelift.
Yes.
As you can see here, what's typical with Altra is they've got that foot-shaped design, so it's got a big wide open toe box, but the upper did get a little bit of a facelift. So what you've got is you've got a jacquard knit, very open, very breathable. You do have a little bit of stitching on the back, and the heel collar is, for folks who don't like something that's really structured in that heel collar, this is a really good way to go to because it doesn't have a lot of structure to it. With Altra, again, they're known for the big open toe box. They also are known for that zero drop from heel to toe. So same amount of cushion in the toe as you get in the heel. Again, we always like to throw out the caveat, if you want to try an Altra, just be prepared that you may notice a little bit of tightness in the calves, the Achilles, and the hamstrings a little bit, just because when that body shifts, it does kind of change the way that the calves and the body does work a little bit. So
For sure. So one of the biggest updates to this shoe, honestly, was the tongue. So it is no longer that super thin, razor sharp tongue that would literally kill your foot or your ankle on your runs. That was probably the biggest complaint we saw with the Torin 5 and 6. Everybody absolutely hated that tongue.
Yes.
I don't think there was a single person that went, ooh, that's great. So it is now softer, it's got a little bit more material to it, a little bit more plush, it is much more flexible, but it still has that great lockdown feel, and it is still super lightweight. So it's not really pillowy or hot, which is nice, but I do feel like it fits the foot better, and it just provides a really nice soft step-in feel.
Yep. It is a good option if you're looking for something that is going to be, again, a daily trainer, and also if you do want to step into the Altra line, it's a good route to go because this is a good entry level into that Altra sphere.
Yeah.
So we do have this available in all stores, the Altra Torin 7. It is available in all locations, Clive Johnson, Corville, soon to be open in Ames as well, coming on July 1. Also online at shop.fitnesssports.com.
Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Fitness Tested. Be sure to like and subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about the Torin 7. Let us know what you think about the tongue or the extra stack. We always love to hear from you guys. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Fitness Tested.